Welcome to the Diggerversary giveaway video.
Right. Oh, do you know what? Yeah. You beauty. Get it.
Welcome back to the permission. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for stopping by. And we're back. So last two videos, tale of two halves on the group dig. First one was amazing, and second one not so amazing, but both great days nonetheless. So massive thank you to all the dig organisers. But today it's warm, it's not windy, it's not going to rain, and behind me is, if you've seen episode 33, I think 32, 33, this is the pea field behind me that I casually named Roman field just because they'd found some Roman pottery once upon a time, which I might live to regret. But it's been turned over since I was last here, and I came back with the SP24, the little sniper coil, expecting it to still be stubble so I could try and wheedle in between that really thick pea stubble barky stuff. But of course the farmer's been and turned it over for me, so we're going to give it a go. I've only got 2 or 3 hours. Is a short window of opportunity, but it's also the giveaway video. So towards the end, I've got some great prizes I've started to pull together. Towards the end of the video, I'll tell you a bit more about what's going to happen and when and how you can be involved. But for now, let's get you to the first hole. See you in a bit.
Don't know if you can see that. 66, 67, 68, nice little high tone, and it is literally 2 steps from where I just filmed the intro. So let's dig it, see what we got. Right, well, it's out. Let's see if we can find it. Oh, I can see it. Yeah, oh well. First find of the day, he says. Going all silent on you. Yeah, I think that's just a bit of mangled metal, isn't it? I got a bit brooch stunned then, but I know it's not. It's just a bit of metal, I think. Right, let's crack on. Right, next one. Got a lovely 60s, 70s, nice tone. Let's see if we can find it. Right, back there. Very stony, this field. Right, I don't think it was that. Oh, I think I found it already. Is that it? Yeah, what is that? What is that? Kind of looks like a thimble, but it's not a thimble. I think it's just a bit of nothingness. I'm not sure. Hopefully you can see that. I'll give it a clean and we'll see what it is. Back in a sec. Well, there you go. It's got a hole all the way through it. I don't think that's anything. If you've got any ideas, let me know. Lovely signal, that lovely tone. Cool. Right, let's move on. Well, the next one was a very solid 90 and a very high tone, so it was very close to the surface. So I literally had to flick it over, and I can see green already, just here. And is it? Yes, it is. It's a whacking great buckle. Oh, we don't mind that at all. Yeah, it's all right. I don't think it's that old, but we'll take it. Lovely. See you in a bit. Next bit, coming up in the 40s. I think, is a bit of a spoon. If you can see there's a little bit where I think the handle joined. Oh, let's try and zoom in. Come on, phone. There we go. Yeah, just about to see where the handle joined there. And I think that's part of the spoon bowl, what's left of it. It's not silver, but yeah, another little find. Cool, let's move on. Right, I just thought while I've got you, I'll just do a quick little demonstration, because it's the bane of a detectorist's life at times, especially if you get on a busy field of it. It's hot rocks or coke or coal or whatever you call it. Most detectorists will have to come up against it now and again. I get a lot of it on this particular side of my permission. Most of them are on the surface, some of them are just under the surface, but it's getting to learn what you got really in terms of the tones and the signals. So I just thought I'd just quickly show you. I've taken the headphones off. There's a tiny little bit down here. If you listen, you can see the VDI is coming up, 16, 17, 18, up to 20. If you can hear it, you'll just about hear the kind of irony grunt within the tone. So that's a worrying sign. The numbers for me are a worrying sign. I think anything below 20, and I know some people say, oh, well, I've found hammered, I've found gold. But certainly on this permission, anything kind of 16 to 20, I'm pretty confident. And I might miss the odd thing, I'm sure, but pretty confident that it's coke. And there it is. And then if you pump the coil, you're going to see that 04, which is the kind of warning sign that whatever you've got underneath you is going to be not very good. And if I take you down, that's the bit in question. So I could spot it a mile off anyway, but yeah, the coil loves it. We don't. So anyway, not sure if that's any use, but when you're coming up against those kind of tones, listen for those kind of grunts. Pump the coil if you have to, see if you're getting 04 with a Simplex. Keep your eyes open, because they're often sitting on the surface, and avoid at all costs. Next one, we've got a Sunbather, 38 to 40, nice tone. Jump, you could tell it was on the surface, it was jumping all over the place. Got the pinpointer out, 1, 2, and it popped out. Is it a coin or a button? Feels like a coin, feels like a farthing. Cool, let's give it a quick wash even, and see if we've got anyone coming out to play. Back in a sec. El Tostino, I'm afraid. It's farthing size, it's quite thin, but no discernible detail other than it being very green that I can see. Might be able to get a better look at it back at the ranch, but no, not the best thing to put in there, but it's going in the fines tray, Lee. Thanks, mate. Right, next one was in the 20s, and there's an edge poking through just there. 20s suggests button to me, but you never know your luck. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, button. It's a button. First button of the day. Yeah, nice smooth one as well. No design on that, don't think. Cool. Righto, let's crack on. Well, I just got lucky there. Terry, if you're watching, mate, just dug a little signal, just a little bit of lead, but this fella popped out, and by God, he went for me. The teeth on him, you cannot imagine. I had a quiet word with him as well, and he went absolutely ape. Still, if you're watching, folks, no, be careful when you're around worms. They bite, don't they, Tess? There was my little button. 2 or 3 sweeps later, we got one up in the 60s, and it's in that little clod there. Let's see if we can see it together. Oh, hello. It's lead-like. Ooh, that's interesting. Oh, I like that, whatever it is. It's lead, definitely. Might be a bit of a pattern on there, you know. Oh, how exciting. Right, let's clean her up, see what we got. Well, that is lovely. I have absolutely no idea what it is, but that is lovely. It's lead, it's reasonably big, it's very heavy, and that is something, isn't it? I don't know whether something came off that, or this is by design, whether it's some sort of token or what. Oh, I like that a lot. Really cool. Any ideas, please do let me know. Excellent, that's going in the good box. Right, let's move on. Well, 3 or 4 minutes ago I found that amazing lead thing, whatever that is, and the next one was in the 70s. Flipped it out and I can see it already. I don't even need my pinpointer. I can see the edge of a coin. Can you? Just there. Well, I think it's a coin. It's got to be in the 70s surely. Oh yeah, that is a coin. Oh, that could be a very nice coin. Oh, exciting. Right, let's get the squirty bottle out again. Back in a sec. Get in. Oh, my very first, it's battered, God love it, but my very first Bullhead silver. Oh, Georgie, there you are. It's seen better days, God love it. But it's silver, it's a coin, and it's my first Bullhead. What is that? Is that a shilling? I'm not sure. Sure you'll be able to tell me. I'll be able to find out pretty quickly, I'm sure, as well. Yeah, it's amazing. Oh my God, I'm so pleased with that. What a great day. Only been here a couple of hours now. Found that really cool bit of lead, another little coin, buckle, and a bit of beautiful silver. Excellent, brilliant. See you in a bit. The next one was deep, a good 7-8 inches I'd say that was. Lovely tone in the 60s. It's a musket ball, which is going to go on my musket ball holder. So again, another little great find. Not so little though, weighs a blooming ton. Cool, let's move on. Right, next one I thought we'd have a look at together. Only just under the surface, cut the 3 inches down. It was a 55, 56, lovely tone. So let's see what we got. Just, by the way, just throwing it back into the hole. There we go. The curse of the live dig strikes again. One of my little pesky cow tag, animal tag, horrible pesky things. Oh well, let's crack on. If you can see that, 70, 71, gorgeous tone, pretty stable. Let's find out what it is. Just there, not deep either. So let's just turn this a little bit over and see what we got. He says lots of weeds is what he's got. Right, let's have a look. Drop down a little bit in tone and VDI. It's not that, is it? It's a bit of lead. Yeah, it is a bit of lead. Ooh. Well, I've found something similar to that before. A kind of half moon shape. It was obviously cut for some reason. So that I think is some sort of trade weight or something like that that's been snipped for whatever purpose. Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Let's move on. I'm getting towards the end of it now. I reckon I've got less than an hour left. It's been an absolute bonza hunt so far though. So let's see if we can find a couple more. See you in a bit. Another one for the musket ball holder. Awesome. Next one was in the 40s. and literally just under the surface again, a couple of inches down, turned it over, and that was staring up at me in the middle of your screen there. So is it button? Is it coin? Is it... Ooh, oh, nice. Is that a token or a legged seal? Oh, look at that. Oh, I like that a lot. Lead seal, are we thinking, or lead token? It's got something on the back as well. It's like a little face, isn't it? Like a jester's head. Wow, I like that a lot. Wow, what a day. What a great field. Cool. Right, we'll have a proper look at that back at the ranch. See you in a bit. Go on in. What's that? It's a copper mushroom. No idea. Lovely tone, as you'd imagine. About three inches down, ringing up in the early 70s, and I have no idea. Cool. Righto. Any ideas? Let me know. Right, this might be the last one. Up in the high 60s. It's disc shaped. Is it coin or button? Oh, it's a coin. It's a Diddy coin. Oh, it's got a bit. Oh, do you know what? I reckon that's a Queen Elizabeth II. That could be a little half P, I reckon. Let's just have a quick look. You see, I don't like to rub coins, as you know, but I'm pretty sure that's nothing that old. Now, let me just give it a quick clean, but I'm pretty sure you can probably see better than I can. Right, back in a sec. Yeah, there you go, as I thought. Half a new pence. Awesome. Still another coin, isn't it? Not complaining at that. Queen Elizabeth II is, our queen is battered, unfortunately. But yeah, there you go. Another coin. Cracking on. Hopefully we'll get one or two more. If not, I'll do a little chat as we walk off. Well, that was a day. Gone slightly over my allotted time, but I won't tell if you don't. Great few hours, some amazing bits, some lovely bits of lead, some musket balls, kind of a bale seal, kind of bag seal type thingy, that wonderful thing, lead piece with the dots on it and the 3 spurs on it. No idea what that is. Some coins, a buckle, some other bits and bobs, and icing on the cake, George III Bullhead silver. Wow, fantastic. So that's a great little field. I shall definitely be going back there. I didn't get even half of that done, if I'm honest. I also met the farmer, the farmer's wife and their little newborn baby, which was really cool. So it's nice to meet him. And she told me about some other land I can detect. There's a reservoir apparently on the other side of the farm, which I think I have seen but didn't realise was theirs. And I can detect all around that if I want to. So I don't need telling twice. So we'll definitely give that a try at some point. But don't go anywhere. So we've got the roundup coming up, but don't go anywhere because it's a giveaway. And it's a massive thank you from me to you, every single one of you, for following me on my journey so far. It's going to be a year, my Diggerversary. At the roundup, I'm going to show you what you can win. There's lots of really good stuff, and you'll have just over a week to comment on this video, and you'll need to put, and I'm not expecting you to type out Diggerversary because that could go horribly wrong with the spellings. Just type happy anniversary, 2 words, happy anniversary, along with your obviously normal lovely comments, and then I'll put every single one of you into a random comment picker on or around the 22nd of October, which is my anniversary, and every single one of you, including the international viewers, will have a chance of winning the prizes. And then whoever's lucky enough to come out, just the one prize, you'll get all those bits and bobs. So stick around, join me on the roundup soon. Don't forget to comment happy anniversary. Thank you again so much for all of your support over the last year, and I'll see you on the next one. Good morning, welcome to the roundup. It is the morning after the day before. It's not quite as nice outside as it was yesterday, I have to tell you. We'll come on to the roundup in a second. Thanks for stopping with me this far. Before I go on to the roundup, just thought I'd spend a couple of minutes just running through all the wonderful giveaway prizes I've got for the Diggerversary.
So in no particular order, a nice little notch to 11 spray bottle for the field. We've got a nice little notch to 11 fines box for your field. I've got a couple of these and I do use them, and I might even chuck in a couple of little coins in there for you as well. So that's quite handy. We've got a Rootus lanyard. Not sure if that will come in handy for you, but it's quite cool. Then a few other things. We've got a badge from Adam at D-Tech Sussex, which is great. A nice little Simplex badge, lapel badge type thing. Hopefully you can see that all right. We've got a bumper sticker pack. So loads and loads of different stickers from some very cool channels. My only request with these ones, if you are the lucky winner, is that you go through them, check their channels out, and if you don't already sub them, please drop them a sub. It's a great way of paying it forward and promoting their channels as well. So loads of stickers there. We've got a very, very cool gold coin, he says. There you go. Henry VIII. I think it's a half angel. Yeah, half angel. Minted, or the original anyone, would have been minted in the Tower of London. Very, very cool. I got this in London when I was up there in my summer holidays. Bought a couple of these. It's amazing. It's a really cool coin. It's not gold, obviously, but it's a really good imitation and look nice in your cabinet, I'm sure. Then a few other things. I've got a t-shirt, and it is a Detectorist t-shirt. There you go. They call it the Heartbeat t-shirt. Arrived in the post this morning. Rightly or wrongly, I ordered it in extra large. I just thought that gives everybody loads of scope. If you are a bit smaller, obviously you can use it as a baggy t-shirt or loungewear. And obviously, if you are slightly bigger, hopefully it will fit nicely for you. So, yeah, nice little t-shirt there for you. Put that away. Two more bits. Little Minelab bag. I put all the bits and bobs in there. I use mine for my spare coil in the boot of my car. It just keeps the mud and the gunk off it. And likewise, if it's particularly muddy with the coil that I've got on, I just shove that over the top of it before I put it in the boot of my car. So that's quite handy. Or of course, you can use it for whatever you want. And then last but by no means least, and yes, I know I'm a grown adult, it's by Spink, so the famous coin book producers. It's called Coins of England and the United Kingdom. It's a colouring book, so I'm throwing in some pens for you as well. But it's brilliant, very therapeutic. If not, you can give it to your kids or whatever. And it has got literally loads of really cool coins, a little bit of history about each and every king and queen, including the tribes, you know, Celtic tribes and everybody else throughout time. And you've obviously, if you're so inclined, you can colour in the coins as well. So it's a really good little book, nice little bit of history and a bit of fun. So I thought you might like that. So that's the giveaway. So that's a bumper pack of prizes. As I've said already, just need to comment happy anniversary in the comments to this video. And I'll be drawing around about October the 22nd, depending on what I'm up to and what day that falls on. So that's it for now. Let's have a look at what we found. Okay, so this is literally the sum total of my 4 hours on that wonderful field yesterday. No Roman, unfortunately, but we live in hope. Down in Cat Corner, two or three of these little pesky animal tag things. That was the very first find of the day, which now I've cleaned it. I think that's a bull ring that's been kind of flattened out a little bit. I found a couple of those now. Other little bits of metal and a ring pull. Some other little bits and bobs. That's that little spoon bowl thingy that I found. For a minute I thought it might be silver because it was quite grey, but it's definitely not. Little copper mushroom. No idea. And this little thingy, which I thought might be a thimble, but it's not. It's just a bit of piping or whatever that was. Loads of bits of lead, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 bits of lead. All kind of nondescript bits. That's a real chunker. Just the one button, which I think is a personal best. And then onto the top row, a little semicircular lead piece, which I think was probably a weight that's been clipped for some reason. Big old buckle. 2 kind of musket ball shot type things. This little lead seal, which I love, with a couple of initials on there. I think it's ID. Let's just get it the right way around, Marcus. ID maybe. And that little jester's face or whatever is an imprint of something, but I'm not sure what. A little 1971 Queen Elizabeth II half P. A little farthing shaped coin. There is something on there, so I will give it a clean up, but I don't know who it's going to be or reveal, but it's definitely a little farthing. It's that kind of size. And then the two kind of cool finds, or really cool finds of the day.
This thing still unidentified on Facebook and other sources at the moment. But I think that's something. There's got to be something, hasn't it? You know, it's lead, it's heavy. These little 3-spur things. I don't know whether that attached to something or whether that's by design. And all these little dots in the middle with the kind of rim around the outside. I love it. I really think that's some sort of farming token or such thing. And then last but by no means least, 1817. I've given it a little polish, not too much. 1817, pretty battered. He's seen better days, bless him. George III, shilling. I was right, it's a shilling. The back, unfortunately, has definitely seen better days. Completely mangled, but that's okay. My very first George III, I'm well happy with that. So that will go in the cabinet along with my other bits and my musket balls. So brilliant. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed that video. I thoroughly enjoyed that field. I'll definitely be going back there again and round that reservoir that I've been given access to very soon. Lots of giveaway prizes to win. Don't forget, happy anniversary in the comments, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care.